students, welcome back to the career platform. I am Anuradha, your maths teacher. Here in this video I will cover exercise 5.2 of class 7, chapter number 5. Okay, so here it is the question number 1. It is totally based on this 5.2 is totally based on the transversal part. Okay, so you can see here this two parallel lines and it is cutting the transversal. Okay, transversal is cutting these two parallel lines and these are the angles. So here what you have to do, state the property that is used in each of the following statements. So here it is given some statements. So which property is used, you have to find it. Okay, you have to state the property. So here it is given, number first, if A parallel of B, A is parallel of B, then angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Here you can see this angle 1 and angle 5. Okay, we had studied in my introduction video. You can see that if it is two parallel lines, so these are the in the same side of transversal, angle 1, these are the this is interior angle and this is exterior angle. So this will be equal in the same side of transversal, that is the pair of corresponding angles. Okay, so here it is, reason is corresponding angles. Angle 1 equal to angle 5 because of pair of corresponding angles. Here number 2, if angle 4 equal to angle 6, this angle 4 and this angle 6, you can see here is making Z here. Okay, I had told you about this in my introduction video that if you make Z, so this one and this one, this is interior angles, so alternate angle. So then A parallel of B because of alternate, this is the answer, alternate interior angles, right. Number third is, if angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree, then A parallel of B. Okay, you can see that angle 4 and angle 5 are interior angles. So we know that some of the interior angles on the same side of transversal. This is the transversal and it is in the same side. So sum of this interior angles on the same side of transversal is 180 degree. So the reason is interior angles on the same side of transversal is supplementary or 180 degree. Supplementary means the sum of the angles, okay, is 180 degree and complementary is 90 degree, right. So this is the solution for the question number 1. Okay students, let's come to the next question, that is question number 2. Here in the adjoining figure you have to identify, some questions are there, okay, for this given figure. You have to find out the which pair of angles are corresponding angles or alternate angles or same side of transversal. These are the question. Okay, so number first is the pairs of corresponding angles. So here corresponding angles are this one, this angle 1 and angle 5, okay, this above and this below, 2 and 6, angle 1 and angle 5, angle 2 and angle 6, okay, this 4, 8, 3, 7, angle 4 and angle 8, angle 3 and angle 7, right. So this is the pair of corresponding angles. Now number 2 is pairs of alternate interior angles. It is given, what is the interior angle here? Which are the interior angles? This 2, 3, 5, 8, that is inside this two lines, that are the interior angles. So you have to find pairs of alternate angles. So this is making Z, right, like this. Okay, you have to make Z. So this one 5 and 3, okay, angle 3 and angle 5 and this one angle 2 and angle 8. Angle 2 and angle 8. So these are the pair of alternate interior angles. Now come to this side. This is third one. Pairs of interior angles on the same side of transversal. So these are the interior angles and the same side of transversal. This is the transversal. Same side is this one and this one and this one and this one. Okay. So here angle 3 and angle 8 and angle 2 and angle 5 are the pairs of interior angles, right? Now your fourth one is vertically opposite angles. So I had said about the vertically opposite angles. What are the vertically opposite angles? Here, if the two lines are intersecting, okay, so this one, this and this are the vertically opposite, okay, this and this are vertically opposite. This one 2 and 4, 3 and 1. So we have to write 4 pairs, 1 and 3, then 2 and 4, then 6 and 8, angle 5 and angle 7. So these are the vertically opposite angles. That is the solution for question 2. Okay students, next question is question number 3rd. In the adjoining figure, P parallel of Q. Okay, so this line is transversal, that is cutting this parallel line. Okay, so you have to find the unknown angles. This angle, it is given 125 degree. Okay, so this is the transversal. If you rotate this one, okay, if you rotate, if you see by here, so you can see that this one and this one is corresponding angles. Okay, so 125 degree is equal to angle D because of corresponding angles, right? So here angle D is equal to 125 degree, we can know. Okay, then this angle D and angle B is vertically opposite angle. So angle D equal to angle B equal to 125 degree. We find this vertically opposite angles. Okay, vertically opposite angles. Now you can see here this line is a straight line, okay, and this one is the linear pair. By linear pair we can write as 125 degree plus angle E equal to 180 degree. That is the linear pair. Okay, so we can solve here for angle E equal to this 125 degree will go to the RHS, means this is plus sign. So what will be here? That is a minus 125 degree. So angle E is equal to 5 degree and here 7 minus 2, that is 55 degree. So angle E is equal to 55 degree and here F is the vertically opposite angle. So angle E is equal to angle F is equal to 55 degree, that is because of vertically opposite angles, right? This is the angle F. Now what left? What is left here? A and C is left. So you can write angle F equal to angle C or angle E equal to angle A by the corresponding angles. So here angle E is equal to angle A, angle F equal to angle C, okay, equal to 55 degree because of corresponding angles. So this is the solution for this question number 3. Okay students, next question is question number 4 here. So what is the question number 4? You have to find the value of x in both the given figure. So here you can see this is x, okay, and here you can see this is x, okay. So you have to find in both the figures. So here you can write here 110 degree because of corresponding angles. Let us assume this y, okay, So this is L is parallel of M. Therefore 110 degree equal to Y cos of corresponding angles, right? This corresponding angles. Now this X, this is the straight line. So what is this? 110 degree plus X equal to 180 degree because of linear pair. Wherever there is a straight line, so the angle making a straight line, that is 180 degree. It's a linear pair. Okay, so here X equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree. X equal to 70 degree. So I am getting X equal to 70 degree here. So that is your answer of first one. Now come to the next, that is second. So here it is directly L is parallel of M, it is given. So this 100 degree and this X is corresponding angles. So here L is parallel to M, therefore 100 degree equal to X because of corresponding angles, right? So this is the value of X. That is the question number 4. Okay students, next question is question number 5. Here you have to find the arms of two angles are parallel. Here it is given that AB and DE is parallel. So we can say that these two parallel lines are cut by this BC. So this is a transversal line. Okay. So here it is given if angle ABC is equal to 70 degree. So you have to find this angle DGC and angle DEF. This one and this one. Okay. You have to find. So here it is given is AB is parallel of DE. So this line is intersecting these two parallel lines. So we can say that BC is a transversal line. So we know that in the transversal line we find the corresponding angles also. Okay. So here you can see that this one and this one is the corresponding angle. Okay. So here angle ABC is equal to 70 degree. It is given. So therefore because of corresponding angles, what we can say that angle ABC is equal to angle DGC and angle DGC is equal to angle DEF. So both equal to 70 degree. So we had find angle DGC and angle DEF, that is equal to 70 degree. Okay students, this is the last question, that is question number 6 of this video. So here you have to decide whether L is parallel to M according to the property of the transversal lines. Okay. So here if L is parallel to M, so this N is a transversal line that is intersecting L and M. Okay. So what is the property? Interior angles on the same side of transversal is 180 degrees. So you have to put up same to the all the questions. So interior angles on the same side of transversal is 180 degree. So here you can see there is 126 and 144 is 44 degree is the interior angle that is inside these lines. Okay. So you have to sum it. So 6 plus 4 is 10, 4, 5, 6, 7 and it is 170 degree. I am getting here 170 degree. So I am not getting this 180 degree. Therefore this L is not parallel to M. Okay. So this is the first part. Now let's come to the second part. Here you can see this is the 75 degree here. So by the vertically opposite angle, this can be 75 degree. Okay, and this will be the N is the transversal intersecting this L and M. So 75 degree, you have to write the same property to all. Okay, in three questions. Okay, here 75 degree plus 75 degree, 5, 5, 10, 7, 14 and 150 degree. So I am getting 150 degree, not 180 degree. So what is this? L is not parallel to M. For two lines to be parallel, we should have this property fulfilled. Okay, so here 123 degree and here 57 degree by vertically opposite angle, this is 57 degree. Okay, so 123 degree plus 57 degree, so 7 plus 3 is 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, here I am getting 180 degree. Okay, you have to find this angle because you have to sum the interior angle on the same side of the transversal. Okay, this is also an interior angle. Okay, on the same side of transversal. So this is the L is parallel to M. Okay, now this one, here you have to find this X. So here by the linear pair 180 degree, X equal to 180 degree minus 98 degree by the linear pair. Or first line you can write is X plus 98 degree equal to 180 degree by the linear pair. Like this you can start. Okay, so here 180 degree minus 98 degree, that is 10 minus 8 is 2 and this 82 degree. X equal to 82 degree and here it is given 72 degree. Okay, so X is not equal to 72 degree because these are the corresponding angles. Okay, so here L is not parallel to M because corresponding angles are not equal. If it is L parallel to M, so this X and this 72 degree should be parallel. Okay, so equal, that is the corresponding angle. Okay, so this is the exercise 5.2 up to the question number 6. So I hope you understand up till here. In the next video I will come with a new chapter. So please like, share, comment and subscribe this channel. Thank you and have a nice day.